Reaction continues to pour in over Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision to split from the royal family. Queen Elizabeth has called for a family meeting to iron out the details after the royal couple announced plans to step down as senior members and spend their time between the UK and North America. Let's bring in Neil Sean. He's a royal author and broadcaster. So, Neil, there it is, 9:45 p.m. there in London. You know, tomorrow morning starts a big conference call. Walk us through the logistics, though, involved. I mean, will there be a complete divorce from royal benefits, or is it a bifurcated deal? They remain a part of the royal structure with their titles, and they get to live in the U.S. as well.
Well, good evening, Alcel from London. Yes, it's a big talking point worldwide, as you rightly say. And tomorrow is the big defining day. This is because Her Majesty the Queen wants to get this resolved rather quickly, a little bit like they did on that recent other debacle, Prince Andrew and the Epstein fiasco. So they'd like to move far quicker than they used to. The problem you've got is simply this. You know, the Queen is in an impossible position right now because if she took away everything, including titles and things like that, she's seen as a baddie. However, if she gives in even halfway, the British public will not be happy with this simply because of the taxpayer association. You know, it costs a lot. And I think the biggest problem right now is that the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan herself, has made herself public enemy #1 here in the UK simply because she's decided not to attend this meeting that's so vital to her life and her well-being.
The meeting is going to... Wait, before you go on, because I know you know so much about this, you're the expert, but Meghan will be joining the meeting via phone from Canada, and from what I read, no one really is going to be physically in the room. Everybody will be on the phone through a conference call.
Not totally correct. No, there will be some people there. We're not sure exactly how many are there. I think, you know, the problem you've got really, Alcel, is this, is if you think about it, you know, there's no reason for Meghan to have returned to Canada. You know, they had that 6-week break. We thought they'd come back to London, you know, last Monday, and there they were doing the first date at Canada House, and everything was hunky-dory again. I was there. She looked absolutely beautiful and splendid, you know, and I thought, yeah, they both looked kind of rested. And then the bombshell dropped. So clearly she had some kind of already working agenda, and I think it seems a little disingenuous to leave Prince Harry to face the music, as it were.
Well, I mean, the baby's in their 8-month-old son, Archie, is in Canada, so maybe, I don't know why, maybe that's why she stood there, but also it's, you know, really it's about him and his family. She married into the family, of course, but he's speaking to his grandmother, his father, his brother. Meanwhile, his grandmother, the Queen, wants a quick resolution, you know, to keep Harry from running off in a huff, as reported by our Kitty Logan. You know, look, Harry can't simply walk away, correct? What is a workable solution? Because you mentioned earlier, Neil, that you know the Queen doesn't want to strip them away strip them of their title, the mistake she made with Princess Diana. But you know, understandably so, you've got the people, the taxpayers, don't want to keep supporting the royal couple if they want to live here in the States.
Well, you know, it's a spot on and a great question, Alcel, because the problem is that, you know, you can't really be a part-time royal. And I think what's emerged today as well, I don't know if you saw that footage of the Lion King premiere, where you've got Prince Harry touting for work to the boss of Disney.
How do we know that? We saw the video. Wait a minute, we saw the video. I saw him talking to Bob Iger, president of Disney, his beautiful wife Willow Bay standing by, but how do we know what they really were talking about?
Oh, I think, you know, the people that have put the video out, I would definitely say that is 100%. And the fact that then a voiceover is now apparently in place.
But what's wrong with that? Why not? That's what she did before. They want to become financially independent. Why not ink a deal with Disney?
Do you know, I totally agree, but then that's exactly what, you know, I'm going to bring to the conclusion here, is that you can either have one or the other. It's not acceptable to trade on behalf of the royal family. You know, if you think about it, you know, the Duchess of York bravely stepped away for some time and was signed up by all sorts of TV things, and that didn't kind of work out in her favour. And if you remember Pippa Middleton, Kate's sister, tried to have a go. It just doesn't mix.
So, yes or no, can they keep their titles, but yet get off the payroll?
I think they could keep their title if they came up with a workable solution to agree to so many commitments on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen. Perhaps become Commonwealth ambassadors. But I think the biggest problem, Arcel, with this would be the first time they were to step out of line and maybe get associated with somebody that could be damaging to the royal brand, then that's when it will really implode. And I don't think Harry's truly thought about this. He's not the brightest bulb in the box, whereas, of course, Meghan is far more, I think, developed in the ways of business, shall we say.
Well, it's just emotional. At the end of the day, they're people. Yeah, they're royals, but they're people. So,
Absolutely.
Neil, Sean, we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.